8. Landing on LV-426. At the Sulaco's loading bay, the crew prepares for the briefing. Gorman explains the situation and mentions the possible involvement of a xenomorph. Ripley begins telling her story until Vasquez interrupts. Vasquez mimics firing with her hands and says, "I only need to know one thing, where they are." Gorman assigns the tasks and the briefing concludes. In the hall, Apone supervises the loading of the dropship. Spunkmeyer loads missiles onto the ship using a power loader. Ripley approaches Apone and Corporal Hicks, offering to help with the loading using the power loader. In the Ready Room Armory, Private Frost loads pulse rifles, while Vasquez and Drake handle their smart guns. The armored personal carrier APC is driven into the bay where the fully equipped soldiers board it. Ripley and Burke follow. Bishop drives an APC inside the dropship. Once Pharaoh completes the countdown, the dropship detaches from the Sulaco and begins its descent toward the planetoid. During the descent, it is revealed that this is only Gorman's second combat drop. Gorman monitors the soldiers' biosigns and camera feeds on the monitors. Hudson delivers his knives and sharp sticks monologue to Ripley. Ripley notices on a monitor the atmosphere processor that is generating the planetoid's atmosphere. The dropship approaches the colony buildings, which appear deserted. The dropship lands the APC on the ground and then rises back up. The APC drives to the buildings, and the soldiers run in two groups to the building entrance. Hicks opens the outer door, and the soldiers enter the colony building led by Vasquez. Differences from other material. Hudson's knives and sharp sticks monologue was cut from the theatrical release but is included in the special edition. When the Marines prepare for the drop, Bishop remotely operates a hydraulic crane to lift the APC into the hangar and then remotely drives the APC in front of Gorman. This sequence was partially filmed but mostly unused. In the script, the briefing takes place in the Ready Room Armory, while in the film, it happens at the loading bay with the dropship in the background. During the briefing, Ripley distributes discs containing information about the alien. In the film, Burke only references the discs, so this scene might have been shot, but was cut. Ripley describes the creature as walking sex organ, and Hudson interrupts saying, "Sounds like you, Hicks." After Hudson's comment anytime anywhere to Vasquez, Ripley addresses Hudson. "Am I disturbing your conversation, Mr. Hudson?" In the latest script, Ripley adds, "Because you know, none of us here would like to interfere with your love life." Earlier scripts had Bishop piloting the Sulaco from the bridge during approach to the planetoid. Also, earlier scripts had Wierzbowski in the armory alongside Drake and Vasquez instead of Frost. On the loading bay, Burke asks Gorman if there has been any contact from the colony. Gorman replies negatively. In an earlier script, the APC had 6 wheels and was lifted into the dropship instead of being driven inside. Soldier preparations were more detailed, and Hudson began his knives and sharp sticks monologue before the drop. Ripley watched the atmosphere processor on monitors, while Burke mentioned there were 30 processors on the planetoid, not just one as stated in the film. In the scripts, 2 tractors are parked in front of the colony main entry lock to keep xenomorphs out. Vasquez inspects one of them. This scene was cut from production due to cost constraints, as full-size tractors would have been needed. An interesting detail in the film and scripts is the use of the term xenomorph for the creature.
A xenomorph may be involved.
This is the first instance in the Alien franchise where the alien creature is called a xenomorph. Originally, xenomorph was not a specific name for the alien. James Cameron used the term to add scientific atmosphere and emphasize the military's view of the creature as an unknown enemy. The word xenomorph is constructed from the Greek words xeno and morph. The word xeno means foreign or strange, and morph means form or shape. Originally, xenomorph referred to any unknown, foreign form or strange shape, whether living or non-living. Therefore, it did not specifically refer to the alien creature. However, shortly after the release of the film Aliens, the term xenomorph became closely associated with the fully grown alien creature. Originally, James Cameron referred to the creature as a drone, which is part of an insect-inspired caste system: drone worker, warrior, and queen. In the 1983 Alien 2 treatment, Ripley tries to persuade Gorman to replace Bishop with a human. Similarly, Vasquez's shooting aliens with her bare hands moment appeared later in the Armory's ready room, not during the briefing in the loading bay as shown in the film and in later script versions. The crew boards the dropship directly, not the APC. The soldiers move from the dropship to the colony buildings directly, not from an APC. Bishop does not leave the Sulaco at all. 9. Newt. The soldiers move into the colony complex in two groups. The building shows signs of battle and acid corrosion, but no survivors or even bodies are found. The soldiers systematically search the building room by room, while Ripley, Burke, and Gorman monitor the situation from outside in the APC. Eventually, Gorman declares the area safe and decides to enter, but Ripley disagrees. The APC drives to the building's south lock, where Gorman, Bishop, Ripley, and Burke enter the building. The crew advances inside toward the operations room, until Ripley notices large tubes in the medical laboratory containing facehuggers. 2 facehuggers are alive, the rest are dead. A motion detector senses movement. The soldiers head toward the source. Something flashes in the corridor. Drake opens fire, but Hicks diverts the fire. The crew goes to investigate and finds Newt, frightened. Ripley tries to catch Newt, but the girl escapes into an air vent and then into a small ventilation room. Newt is taken to operations, where MedTech Dietrich examines her. He finds that her physical condition is fine, but that she is withdrawn. Gorman tries to talk to Newt, but she remains silent. Ripley urges Gorman to stop. Gorman and Dietrich leave. Ripley offers cocoa to Newt and begins to clean her. Meanwhile, the soldiers try to locate other colonists using the computer. After Ripley cleans Newt, the girl suddenly starts talking. Newt tells of her family's death and predicts the soldiers will die. Differences from other material. One short scene of the colony complex search was cut from the theatrical version but is included in the special edition. Unlike the theatrical cut, the special edition shows the APC arriving at the South Lock. Deleted scenes. While soldiers search the rooms, Burke jokes looking at the monitors, "Looks like my room in college." No one laughs. Another 157-minute version scene cut from the films is when Newt escapes into the vent and Drake says, "Let her go, man, who cares?" A third deleted scene shows Ripley cleaning Newt. Newt tries to escape under the table, but Hicks catches her and Newt bites Hicks' hand. All 3 deleted scenes are found in the scripts.
Hope she ain't got rabies.
Come on.
In the scripts, when the APC arrives at the building, Ripley initially refuses to go inside with the others and stays alone inside the APC. Feeling unsafe, she runs after the others. They have already entered and Ripley shouts. Suddenly, she senses something behind her and screams. Frost is behind her, who Hicks ordered to protect Ripley. Ripley and Frost enter the building to join the others. In the scripts, it is Vasquez who opens fire toward Newt, not Drake as in the film. Early draft scripts differ significantly from the film and later scripts. First, the soldiers find Newt in the kitchen, not in a corridor. Second, Newt directly tells Ripley she doesn't want to be her friend because Ripley will die soon. In the 1983 Alien 2 treatment, Gorman and Ripley watch events unfold from the dropship. Ripley urges to nuke the whole place after seeing the colony's state on the monitors. This line appears later in the film and scripts.
Take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
When Gorman decides to enter the building, a separate APC vehicle is lowered from the dropship. The person lowering the APC is named Hay. But in the film and in the film's scripts, this character is called Spunkmeyer. While lowering the APC, a xenomorph surprises and kills Hay. This scene appears later in the film when Spunkmeyer returns from Bishop's location. A pony will drive the APC, and Newt also rides in it, with Ripley taking care of her. Unlike in the film, Ripley does not succeed in getting Newt to talk in the scripts.
Don't you think you'd be safer here with us? These people are here to protect you. They're soldiers.
It won't make any difference.